Good afternoon, all my beautiful Astralites. I am back once more. Usually, I don't make more than one or two videos, but I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that once more. Plus, I figured I have plenty of time, so I figured why not spend it with you guys. Get rid of that. Okay, so uh, this topic is basically I've given it some thought, and you ever have somebody who said to you, I have just fallen out of love with you? Has any of you ever had that experience with somebody? Well, I'm here to ease your minds a little bit. Because, granted, you do deserve to be mad after they say that. And here's why: they have never loved you in the first place. Plain and simple. They basically just been using you and wasting your time. Because think about it's like this, my beautiful Astralites. True love, there's never falling out of that. Look at Juliana and I. I have never once said to her, I have fallen out of love for you. Okay, well, I mean, maybe a long time ago, but I was a different person back then. But, ever since I got rid of certain people and the negativity, you know, I've fallen in love with her more times than I can count. But that's basically, and she didn't even have to. She didn't even have to tell me this. I came up with this conclusion on my own, and I've had one woman say that to me, and I'm gonna explain it because I already told Juliana about it. Uh, so basically, after my very first girlfriend I've been with for a year, after she moved away, I never thought I could love again. So I stopped dating for quite some time. Um, a little bit of time later, I decided to mess around on some apps. Lo and behold, I start talking to this woman. And, we meet in a public setting. We have a little lunch. We get to know each other. I compliment her. She compliments me. I feel like we're eventually going to be together forever. Happily ever after, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Um, because I've already met her family, I've spent Christmas with her, and things of that nature. And sometime later, I believe we were dating. I want to say no more than 3 or 4 months. And then all of a sudden, her attitude changes towards me. She doesn't want to speak to me anymore. I should have taken that as a major sign, but I didn't until sometime later. Uh, you know, I'm getting tongue tied here, trying to figure out how to say this. Okay, so you guys basically know how I astral project, and my dreams can tell me certain things. Well, on this occasion, my dream was right, because something was telling me that she was seeing someone else. But I'm skipping ahead here. So before that, she actually said, "You're a great guy and all, but I've just fallen out of love with you." And years later, it occurs to me, she never loved me in the first place. Because here's what that really means. If they say they've fallen out of love with you, that just means they want to see other people and they want to continue doing their own thing. Or they've already been seeing somebody behind your back and they want to make it more serious with them. So that's what that means. Clear as day. So anyway, I had this dream this one time, and usually, usually they tell me things, and this dream was telling me that she was already seen somebody else. I still had her number at the time, so I texted her. I'm just like, for some reason, something possessed me to ask her, but I'm glad I did. Because I had to know, are you seeing other people? And she's like, yes, I am. I'm just like, it, this girl's unbelievable. Like, I'm glad I never got to see her again. I never got to. Well, that wasn't entirely true. I mean, she was at a SatCon one time. I played it cool. And, she brought the guy with her that she's been seeing at that time for like maybe more than just a few months. And she was waving hi to me. I didn't know it was her because she was in a mascot costume. That was a different time, though. So I was like, this is ridiculous. You're going to say you're falling out of love with me after I have met your parents, I met your family, I spent Christmas with you, and you're going to up and do this with me. It's, you guys got to watch out for that. You gotta watch out for if they introduce you to their family and then sometime later they're like, oh, this isn't gonna work out. Let that person go. If they want to be free, let them be free. Don't fall for that whole, oh, I've fallen out of love with you. That just means I'm seeing someone else. I don't want to see you anymore. I'd rather have a future with that person. That's what that really means. Don't let anybody tell you different. I've experienced that for myself. It I was I was torn to shreds. I hadn't dated for the past couple years because of that. And of course, years later, I meet Juliana and we hit it off. And like I said, I was a different person, but you know, I've grown from my mistakes. I've learned to do better. Because before I met her, I didn't know what true love was. And quite frankly, I'm still learning. But I know what it is. And it's not going to be with somebody who tells you, I've fallen out of love with you. Don't say you've fallen out of love with that person. Just say, we've gone separate ways. So this is not going to work. Something like that. Because that's as bad as saying, with all due respect, and then you lead with a disrespectful comment. It's egregious. There's no need for it. Say what you need to actually say. And that's why that's why I'm not with women my own age. Because they do that stuff. And they're still doing that with other people. They want to they want to gaslight you. They want to make you feel less than so they feel better. They're just like, oh God, that's a relief. Oh, now I can go on my merry way and live happily ever after with someone else. Ah, shut up. No one needs to hear all that. It's like, get over yourself, Karen, okay? The girl who did that wasn't named Karen, by the way. I was just making an expression. Her name sure might as well have been though. I was head over heels in love with this girl, and then she did that. So I'm just like, good riddance to her. Like, I loved her family, and then they saw me as a good fit for her, but she didn't feel the same way. So that's what happened. Oh, and another thing she did, because all the signs were there, but like I said, I was so in love with this girl, I didn't know what the signs meant at the time. I need some time to myself. I need some time to figure things out. I need to work on myself, this and that. Leave that person if they're doing that with you. Because it's like we gotta talk in code with each other. It's like we gotta say certain things just to make ourselves feel better. That's not how it should be. That's not how life should work. We just become too comfortable with sugarcoating. I'd prefer a sour truth to a sweet lie. That's how I think life should work. Oh, I was just trying to spare your feelings. No, bump feelings. I'll get over it. Just tell me the truth. That's how life should work. I've had to deal with people all my life because of that. And they would always have to say something stupid rather than tell me the flat out truth. They would always have to say things like that, just like, uh, it's ridiculous. Oh, I have to work on myself. No, no, you want to work with you want to work on someone else. That's all it is. Just tell me you don't want to be with me anymore. Just be like, I'm just trying to spare your feelings. No, 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 no. Bump my feelings. I'll get over it. Just tell me what the problem is. I'm not playing these games with you. I'm a grown man now. I don't deserve to be having my time wasted. Women, men, whomever. I'm not wasting my time with you if you're gonna play those games with me. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking to guys who have their heart broken. I'm talking to everybody. If somebody does that to you, delete them immediately. Phone number, email, whatever you have to do. If they say they fell out of love with you, or I'm just trying to spare your feelings, excuse me, or I just rather work on myself, or you know, uh, I just need some space. Get rid of that person. That just means they're never going to be happy with you. Let them be free. Let them continue to act stupid. I tell it like it is. I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything. I'm here to give you the sour truth. Because I keep it real. And for those of you Astralites who watch my channel, you deserve the truth. You like hearing what I have to say. You prefer sour truth candies to sweet lie sugars. That's what you like from me. That's why you respect me. That's why you watch my channel, you watch my videos, and that's why you watch Juliana as well, because she gives you sour truths as well. And ask yourselves, has this really benefited me? And then you have to think about it again. And then you're just like, each time I watch either Astral or Juliana, my life is getting much better. Because I'm taking their advice, aside from the fact that I'm getting hurt from breakups and things like that. I'm thinking to myself, what would Astral or what would Juliana do? And then you take our advice, and your life is that substantially better. That is what we do for you guys. We don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you like it is. The world's gone soft these days. It's like we have to sugarcoat and tiptoe around things we have to say. I don't do that. Love me or hate me, I'm going to say what I feel. Or I'm going to say how I feel. Like, sugarcoating things is a waste of time. If you're going to sugarcoat something, do that in the kitchen. Don't do that with the people you associate with. There's no point. Learn to let people go. Get rid of the negative vibes, the negative toxicity, whatever you want to call it. Just get rid of it. Because I guarantee you, you are going to be happy. You're going to be unhappy, excuse me, if you continue to live the life that... let me rephrase. You are going to continue to be unhappy if you associate yourself with people who don't care about you. Who want to say those examples I just laid out. Oh, I've loved you, but I've just fallen out of love with you. No, 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 no. Because real love doesn't fall out with anybody. It grows stronger. It learns to climb higher. If you guys are in pits, I guarantee you will find your ways out. Oh, I've fallen out of love with you. Oh, shut up. I guarantee you continue to associate yourself with those kind of people, you're never going to be happy. Let them go. Let them be free. Let them continue to act stupid. Continue to do you. If you're not ready to be, if you are not 100% sure you're ready to be with somebody, be with yourself for a while. Because if you cannot learn how to love yourself, you're not going to learn how to love anyone else. It took me a long time to love myself. And 3 years later, I'm with one of the greatest women of all time. We're getting married within this upcoming year. And we're going to be rich by then. We're going to have a better house. We're going to do all of these great things because we actually love each other. We actually trust each other. And not one time has she said to me, I have fallen out of love with you. Because I know how she really feels about me. I trust her with my life. So, Astralites, follow our examples. I guarantee you, your life's going to be much better for it. If they say those things, if they say, I need space, or I've fallen out of love with you, or I need time to work on myself, leave them. Delete them immediately. I guarantee you're going to be much better for it. You are going to love yourself so much more for that. If you are in pain, be in pain, but not for very long. Because what they did, that's on them. They are missing out on a great thing. That's all I got for you guys. Follow our examples. Leave those people behind. Love yourself first before you love others. Be safe, be well, be loved. Be loved, if you guys didn't hear me on that one. Alright, lovies. I'll see you later.